What's up, everyone? Tonight I'm going to be doing some card readings. I wanted to talk about my week from last week when I talked to you guys about the tingling in my head and how I've been feeling. I had a couple of good days. I did my hair. You guys can see I did my hair. And what I use is washout. And this was sent to me by Susie. And it's hot. It's Diva Pink. I think it's Diva. It's hot pink. Let me put my glasses on. It is hot pink. I'm going to put it on the screen so you guys could screenshot it right now if you're interested in it. You put it on dry hair. I left it for an hour and I didn't do a very good job, you can tell. But I left it on for an hour, and then you don't have to wash it out. As long as your hair is washed before you put it in, you know, like wash your hair tonight and then tomorrow put this stuff in your hair. It's a conditioner, so it makes your hair so soft, and it changes the color. So then once you're done with this and your hour is up, you get in the shower and you just rinse it out. Anyways, get ready to screenshot. Hopefully it shows good. It's at walmart.com. It's Kera color, and it's washout, guys. In a few washes it'll fade, and then eventually it'll be gone and my blonde will come back. My blonde and my gray. I really like this color. Now this is the second time that I used it, and I only have about, I mean, it's barely any at the end and the bottom. So I'll probably have enough to do a couple of streaks here and there, or maybe the next time I wash it, I'll touch it up. I don't know. We'll see. But that's what I use. Thank you, Susie. Shout out to Susie. I have a couple of crystals in front of me. I have my amethyst, and I have my rose quartz. This rose quartz is it's different than some of the rose quartz. It's a rough cut, and it is so beautiful. One side's frosted looking, and the other side's just a shiny rose looking color. It's beautiful. Then I have my crystal quartz. And sometimes just hanging on to these, you can feel stuff. And then I have my selenite stick, and it's got amethyst all the way across it, right here in front of me. So I've been keeping a journal on how I feel and what's going on in my life, because when I have an episode, I want to know what happened that day. What did I eat that day? What did I do that day? Even on my off days, I write down, okay, I felt good. This is my medicine book, and I keep track of my medicine to make sure I take it, to make sure I don't forget it. And what I have been doing, I'm trying to think. Well, last week was the 3rd, and I got a video out to you and talked about this. What I've been doing, so I started this book on May 5th, and I wrote the 2 medicines that I take at 11 a.m. And I'm trying to get most of them together, but I started them at different times. So every day, like my blood pressure medicine and my anxiety medicine, it's a mood stabilizer. It's actually, like I told you guys, it's a seizure pill. But it's supposed to be a mood stabilizer. I do have an appointment to go back and see the psychiatrist. It'll be my 2nd time going. And today I get a text message saying that the lady that I seen is leaving the company. So I don't even know who I'm going to see. I'm going to have to call tomorrow and make sure my appointment is with somebody. Anyways, and then I take my high blood pressure pill. I'm on 2 high blood pressure pills now, 2 different ones. I take the high blood pressure pill, the pravastatin, and the montelukast at 1 1:30, somewhere's around there. I actually moved them all up. But what I'm doing is I'm writing them in the book. Let's see. Here's today. Today I wrote, you know, the date, the day. I took that at 11:20. I slept in. Last night, guys, I had a major anxiety attack. But anyways, before I get into that, on here, like usually, let's back up a page. Because usually when I take the medicine, I write feel good, you know, feel good or felt good or felt okay or whatever. And then down here at 12, when I took the other medicine, I wrote feel good. And then down here, I wrote about the bad anxiety attack. It was about 11:45 last night that I had that anxiety attack. And I think it lasted till like 1:30 or 2:30 in the morning. It was bad. I walked the circle from the kitchen all the way around, living room, dining room. I walked it over 2,000 steps, guys. I was just like, God, please let it go away. It's just freaking me out. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. I'm not going to die. Just trying to walk myself through it. I tried to wake Haley up. She hadn't slept. She was very tired when she came home, and she kept saying, huh? What? I said, get up. I need you. And she didn't wake up. She never woke up. So, it was pretty bad. And then Tyler got home, and it helped a little bit just because he was there. It's late again. I'm sleepy. Anyways, it helped a little bit that he was there. He got home and he was eating something in the kitchen. And let me turn my phone off because it'll start dinging. He was eating something, and every time I walked around, he'd hug me. You okay, babe? You okay, babe? It's going to be okay. I'm right here. So Tyler was there with me. Thank God. It was about 2 hours that I just kept walking around. Let me tell you what happened, though. And I'm not going to read it out of the book. I'm just going to tell you the way I remember. I was standing at the sink, and I was doing dishes. I had just went, well, a little while before that, a couple hours before that, I had went to the market and got a couple of things. And I come home, and I was making tacos. And so I had all the meat cooking behind me. I was over here doing dishes. And I don't know. I thought my vision got blurry, and I said, what the heck is going on? My head started tingling, like just tingle, 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 all, you know, not at the same time. It was at the same time in the back, and then it would jump over here and over here. It just kept tingling. My neck does hurt a tad. Last night it did hurt a little bit. But my feet were killing me, guys. I'm like looking down at my feet like, what the hell? So I kicked off my shoes, and I kicked them over this way, and I just stood there and finished doing the dishes. And my sight kept going. It was so blurry. Tell myself it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. It was awful. I don't know. I thought, well, what is wrong with my feet? And let me try to explain to you guys how my feet felt. They felt like, God, it's so hard to explain how things feel. It felt like they were all swelled up and they were ready to crack open, if that makes any sense. But I looked down and they wasn't. They were a little swollen, but they was not very swollen at all. And then I thought, well, like right now, they feel weird right now. And I just went and put socks on. So that's what I did last night. I went and put socks on. And it was just, whatever it was too late. It already went to my head. My head was tingling. I was panicking. I was thinking, okay, I should take this pill. No, maybe I should take a Valium. No, if I take a Valium, I won't be able to take that headache pill. But I don't feel like I got a headache. I just feel the tingling in my head. I wished I had have taken that medicine. It is it's 3 different medicines in one. probably told you this. I'm probably repeating myself. It's got butal, acetaminophen, and caffeine. And when I was in the hospital and they gave me one of them, when I was having like the ice pick, I call it ice pick pains. I haven't had that lately. But when I was having them, it just took it completely away. What that does is it relaxes the muscles in your brain. But I didn't take it. And then after, you know, I walked for a while. I cried and it's been awful, guys. I cry so much anymore. It is so scary. And I understand, like, some of you are like, you know, what, you know, get over it or whatever. I understand. If you've never had this happen to you, if you've never had anxiety attacks, you're not going to understand. I didn't understand. When Haley used to have them really bad, I didn't understand. Now I'm being shown, or I don't know what happened. I don't know why this is happening to me. But it's horrible. Every time it happens, I think I'm going to die. So it's horrible. Haley says, I need to tell the psychiatrist that I need to be on an antidepressant. She thinks I'm depressed. And, well, no, she does not that she thinks I'm depressed. She says an antidepressant is going to help with the anxiety. The medicine I'm on is a mood stabilizer. Now, I noticed, since I've been taking this medicine since the hospital, that I'm getting through these attacks better. And since I talked to the counselor and she gave me all these techniques to do, which I haven't even done with you guys yet, I noticed that I'm getting through them better. I'm like telling myself, you're not going to die, you're not going to die. You know, everything's okay. I'm like this last night, walking all the way around and all the way around. And this morning, when I looked at my steps, because, you know, after midnight, the steps on your watch, well, my watch, change. When I looked at the steps this morning, I didn't look at them right away when I first woke up. It was 2,600 and something. So I went over 2,000 steps in this circle last night. Oh my goodness. I should have got on that treadmill and, you know, then I would have really been doing good. But my heart would have got racing. My heart was already racing. It was crazy. But finally I went in. Tyler says, come in and lay down. He was playing a video game in the bedroom. And he says, come in and lay down. Maybe you can go to sleep. I said, Tyler, I'm scared. I can't lay down. But I went in and I stood beside the bed for the longest time. Just stood there. I put Andy Griffin on. That's what I watch when I go to sleep. I put that on and I just stood there and watched it. And he kept looking over at me like, are you going to lay down? Oh, God, I'm so tired. I shouldn't have made this video this time of the night. Anyways, finally I laid down and I went to sleep. I think that was around 2:30 in the morning, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. I guess it was, I don't know. I don't know what time it was, but I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. And when I got up, I was so dizzy. I kept thinking, oh my God, I'm going to fall over. I had to grab the dresser. I had to grab the wall. When I stood up from the bathroom, I thought, I'm falling backwards. I'm going into the, you know, I'm going into the shower. And Tyler's asleep by this time, so, oh, it's crazy. I don't know why this is happening to me. I mean, I've always been anxious, but never like this. I'm starting to wonder if I remember when I went to the neurologist and the neurologist did the test on my feet. Remember when he poked the needles in my feet? I'm sure I talked about it in a previous video. It's been a while, probably a year ago. And he told me, it came back, he told me I had nerve damage in both of my feet. And I said, well, could that be what's causing my dizzy spells? And he said, well, your feet communicate with your brain. If your feet are feeling off, sometimes, let me just say this, sometimes when I'm standing, I feel like the ground's vibrating under my feet. But I think it's just the nerves in my feet. He said that it's possible. He's not saying for sure, but it is possible. I keep saying I have a pinched nerve in my neck because almost every time I have an attack, my neck is hurting to somewhat. Not all of it, but mostly always. So I kept a calendar from last week. Last Saturday on the 6th, I felt good all day. It's a great day. It's the 7th, I had that ice pick headache. It felt like something was stabbing me in the head. But that was late at night. I had a great day until 1:30 in the morning on the 7th. And then the 8th, my neck was hurting. I had the tingling in my head. I had tingling in my face. And I had heartburn really bad. The 9th, I felt good. At 11, at 1, it felt okay. A little tingling in the face, neck, feels like bugs. The tingling in my face felt like bugs were crawling on me. And I would have to go like this and it would be gone, but it would jump over here or it would jump up there. So... Wait a minute. That I spoke with you guys a little bit before that. But anyways, the last video I posted was on the 10th. This one's going to be on the 17th. Got confused there. But on the 9th, I felt, let's see, that's when it felt like bugs. On the 10th, I woke up with a bad dream, guys. I don't know if, oh my God. Let me think. Think about what my dream was. I have to think about it. I wrote it down. Let me go to the 10th. That is awful that I can't remember. I'll remember as soon as I see it. Woke up, let's see. I didn't write about my badge. Oh no, the 10th is 2 days because it was so bad. Woke up at 10 from a dream. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. I even thought about it when I went to the store today. I went to the market. Hopefully I didn't tell you guys this already. I don't think so. I went to the market, and for some reason, Tyler met me there, or I met Tyler there, because we had both of our cars at the store, at the grocery store. And we had somebody's kid in the cart. Tyler was pushing the kid around in the cart. And we got what we were getting. We were in the checkout line, and I went outside. He was still in there with the kid, and I went outside to get something out of his car. And I got it, and I turned around, and I went to I clicked the button, and I heard something. I'm like looking around the car like, what did I just hear? And I just turned around and started walking to my car. His car was this way, my car was this way, I think. I got to my car, and just as I got to my car, this man stepped out from behind my car, and he says, "Are you done, ma'am?" Or something. "Are you done with that?" Or I think that's what he said. And just as he said it, he went like this, and he threw this thing and tased the shit out of me. I landed on the ground, and in between like my doors, I was on the ground. I was laying this way. I was looking straight at the door at the grocery store. I was looking straight at the door thinking, Tyler, come on, Tyler. I couldn't speak. I couldn't scream. I couldn't nothing. I couldn't move. I felt like I was all wrapped up in something. Like wire, or I don't know what he threw at me, but when he threw it at me and when it hit me in my dream, my whole body had that tingling feeling that I feel in my head. My whole body from head to toe. And then I was just laying there, like thinking in my head, trying to scream, but I couldn't. Trying to say, Tyler, where are you? Where are you? Come out that door so you can see what's going on. But I woke up. It was awful. I probably told you guys about that. That was on the 10th. Well, no, because the last video came out on the 10th, so I probably didn't tell you guys about that. But anyways, so the 10th, I had the bad dream. I had like, I call it a shock in my groin. It felt like major pain right here in my groin, and my leg gave out. I almost fell. It happens a lot on my left side. I've been trying to pay attention to see if it happens on the right side, and it's been the left side almost every time. Like a shock, like something pinched, and I almost fell. My leg gave out. And then later on on the 10th, I went to Bell's Outlet. I felt off. I got scared. I called Haley. I was freaking out in this store, and I still had to drive home by myself. It was crazy. I mean, I talked to her for a while. Then when we hung up, I thought, okay, I'm going to be okay. Well, when I got in my car to try to leave, Arby's was over here in the corner. So I thought, well, let me go grab a sandwich and I can eat something. I called Angie, and I talked to Angie all the way until I got home. And then I felt better. It was just, I don't know what triggered it in Bell's. Actually, before I went to Bell's, I had went to the hospital to get all my hospital records, and I got there 2 minutes too late. It closed at 4 o'clock, and I got there at 4:02, and I had to walk a long ways from the parking lot to get up in there. And I was like exhausted by the time I got back to the car and went down to Bell's. So I don't know if I overdid it. I don't know what's going on with me. Anyways, on the 11th, I felt weird at 12:30. My head, I felt weird at 12:30, my head. I went out and worked in the yard when Tyler left for work. That was earlier in the day. And then I knew I was going to be alone when Tyler left for work. So I guess here it is, at 12:30, I went out and I worked in the yard when Tyler left. I planted 27 baby elephant ears that I picked from out front in the garden. So I felt so much better when I was out in the yard. It started raining, I got drenched, then the lightning came, and then I was like, oh my God, I gotta get in the house. But I got 27 elephant ears planted all the way down the fence on the left side when you walk out to the pool, on that side over there. Not the big yard side, but the other side. Friday the 12th, I felt good. 9:46, I felt good at 12. I felt good all day. No problems at all day. The 13th, and I went and worked in the yard and everything on the 12th. The 13th was a Saturday. I felt good in the AM. Shocked. I had that shock feeling in that left groin again. My neck hurts a little bit, but other than that, I was fine. The 14th, which was Sunday, another Sunday, I felt good. Today, it was Mother's Day. I felt good, and me and Angie and Big Tyler went down to Pine Island to watch the sunset. We ended up at Bayport because Pine Island was packed. It was a great day. I felt great. Monday morning, I had to go to court for that hospital bill. You guys remember that? So I get to the courthouse, and I put my pocketbook up on this thing, and I hear them going, whoa, 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 no, no, no. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, scissors, tweezers. I don't know what all he was saying was in my purse. There was this little zipper bag in the back seat, and it had tweezers. It was one of them little kits that you buy at the Dollar Tree that's got tweezers and scissors and whatever poked down in it. And it was in the back seat of my car the day before, and I shoved it in my pocketbook. So Henriette had went with me to the courthouse. She took me. I was so nervous, and I thought, if I have a panic attack, I'm not going to be able to do this. And you know, Angie had to work and Haley had to work. So I had to send Henriette back out to the car with my pocketbook. I said, I'll just keep my wallet. You take the purse and just take it all back out in the car. So she took it back out, and then when she come back up, and they told me, oh, you got to go around that corner and sit down there at that hallway with all these people, guys. Wasn't a lot of people, but I would say 10 people, maybe 12 people, maybe just 10 people. So I went around there, and I didn't go down the side and sit. I sat right here at the very end, and I couldn't do it. I started having panic attacks. I had to get up and start moving around, and so what I was doing was I was walking back and forth. I got out of their sight so they couldn't see me, and I'm over here and I'm walking back and forth, back and forth. Well, they must have seen me on all the cameras in the courthouse. And a police lady came up there, and she's like, ma'am, she says, can I help you? I'm like, I'm waiting to go to court. And she's like, well, what courtroom are you supposed to be in? I said, courtroom B. She says, well, that's around the corner. You'll have to go around there and sit. I said, I can't. I said, I'm having a panic attack. I said, I cannot go around there and sit. My anxiety is so bad. I can't go around there with people. There's people there. And she's just, I don't know. She's like, oh, okay, well, okay. So I guess maybe they set a woman up in case I got out of control or whatever. I don't know. I was the one that tried to come in with scissors and tweezers and whatever else was in my nail file, whatever else was in my purse. But it was fine after that. She realized that I was having an anxiety attack, and I couldn't do it. I had to be out of sight of those people. So before I went into the courtroom, luckily everybody went in before me, and then they called everybody for the 11:15 hearing, which was what I was doing. And there was only 3 of us. There was 4 people, but only 3 cases. It was some guy was with his wife, and Henriette waited out in the hallway. And I get in there, and I guess that's where I pay off with the last name that I have, because I was the last one. So they all did their thing, and they all left, and the courtroom was empty when I had to go up there and sit. It worked out. He's like, he asked me, do you think this hospital bill is yours? I'm like, well, I got the service, so yes, the hospital bill is mine. But I was told that I could apply for charity care. And I told him how much I made last year. And I mean, I can tell you guys, I made $1,700 last year on YouTube. That's it. So I told him how much I made. I said, I have my taxes right here to prove it. And he didn't ask to see the taxes. He's like, okay. He's like talking to, like, the hospital representative wasn't even there. They were on the telephone listening. So they wasn't even in the courtroom. I mean, that's just ridiculous that they wasn't in the courtroom. But he's like, okay, well, he started talking to the lady on the phone. He says, well, we can't make her pay if she doesn't have any money. And he said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to send you some paperwork, and you're going to fill it all out and send in the information we asked for. And he says, you might hear from us in six months if your situation changes or whatever. I don't know. They're gonna do what they have to do to try and get their money. So hopefully they can write more of it off. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I was gonna offer to pay him like $5 or $10 a month, and but one of the guys that came out from the 11 o'clock or the 10:45 hearing, he's the one that told me. He's like, they can't do nothing. If you ain't got nothing, they can't do nothing. And he told me exactly what they said to him, and it's exactly what they said to me. So all I have to do is wait for the paperwork. He said it could be 1 to 2 months for the paperwork, and then I have to fill it out. I don't know what all they're going to ask for. I have to fill it out, and then we go from there. I'd be willing to pay him $10 a month. It might take me a while, but I'd be willing to do that. I can't guarantee any more. Right now, I'm trying to get through all these doctors that, when I go to the doctor's office, I have to pay cash. When I go to the imaging center, like I have to go get the ultrasound of my abdomen. Remember they seen a spot on my, I think it was my adrenal gland. We have to redo that. Luckily, when I was in the hospital, they took a test of, no they didn't. No they didn't. They did the carotid artery. If you guys remember, I need a recheck on the ultrasound of my, oh shit, what was it? What was it? I can't even think right now. This is my medical records, guys. This is it. It's full. These are all my medical records. And I'm trying to think what the hell is this called? I can't think. Anyways, I need to have this ultrasound again, because I remember I had nodules, and they were worried about the nodules, the size of them and everything. So I have to have that done again. I have to have the abdomen, and that's all cash. They won't do it unless you give them the money before they call you back. You don't give them the money, they're not going to call you back. When I go to the skin doctor, it costs money. I have an appointment for them. I might have to cancel it and just I went 6 months ago and it was okay. But I might have to cancel it and just start going back. No, 6 months ago they cut something off that they were worried about. I don't think I heard back from them about that. Or I might need to call them because I don't think I heard back from them about that. But anyways, maybe I should go to this one. I don't know. It depends on, you know, I think the ultrasounds are more important to spend my money on. But all the, like the doctor's office, the specialist's office, they want the money up front. They will not see you and let you pay as you come out because they know that some people are not going to pay. You have to pay up front. So, going through a whole lot. I wish I could get a real job, like I say a real job. I mean, YouTube doesn't pay enough. It's a job, but it doesn't pay enough. I wish that I could get a job. I think my fear is I would get a job and then I would lose it because I would have to call off if I had one of those attacks, or if I had an attack while I was there, I would have to, I don't know what I would do. Oh my God. So I just have so many fears, you know. I need this feeling to go away and to never come back. It's so friggin' bad. I remember I used to have these attacks at Big Lots when, up north. And I would freak out. I would take off running and I would have to walk the store. And, you know, I can't exactly remember, but maybe it was the same thing. Maybe it went away for many years and then just came back. I hope that it goes back away. I'm trying to think of what happened when I was working at Big Lots, but it used to happen a lot when I worked at Big Lots. And I don't know. I always thought it was dead people trying to talk to me. Maybe it still is. Maybe it's getting so bad. I feel like maybe I have an attachment on me. I've been trying to back off. Now, you guys are still seeing paranormal videos, but I have not been out making any. I have enough for May, June, July. Maybe even enough for August if I only post it on Saturdays. So the reason I changed it to just every Saturday is I'm just losing interest in it. And it could be because of what I'm going through. I don't know. I can't say it is or it isn't. I've lost interest in all the traveling that I've done, all the money I've spent to travel and to make a little bit of money, you know, because you don't make a lot of money. I mean, you just don't. I don't know, or I don't. So I kind of lost interest in the paranormal, but we'll see. Maybe in 3 months I will get my interest back. I still want to go places. I still want to go back to, you know, I want to go back to Centralia Ghost Town. Me and Thomas are supposed to go there. I would have liked to have went back to the Stewart Homestead, even just to explore. And, you know, I don't know. I just don't know. I like going and exploring. I don't know. I'm just getting bored with it. I'm getting bored with the spirit box, like trying to talk to spirits. I'm getting bored with it. And I feel like I bring too much home with me. So I need to get rid of these attachments. I need to find out what the hell is causing my problems that I'm having. But I wanted to tell you guys about all that. I'm gonna, you know, try to stop talking about it now. But I wanted to let you guys know what was going on. I am going to read some cards today. I found the bingo thing. I'm only gonna pull 5, and it's going to be from my video from last week, which I think was the 10th. Let's see, we're at the 16th, so last Wednesday's video would have been the 10th. So we're gonna pull 5 numbers, and if for some reason, oh, 1 second. All right, guys, so I'm going to pull 5 numbers, and I'm going to grab the comments out of last week's video, May 10th, and the card video. And if for some reason someone's in there twice, I'm going to go to the So say that number 5 was the same, was the same name twice. I'm going to go to number 6. I'm not going to pull another number. I'm just going to go to the very next number. I'm only going to read people once, so I'm not going to, if it's duplicate names, I'm going to grab the next person. So here we go. I don't know what number you are in your comments, but here it is. Hey guys, I wanted to say one more thing. Remember how I said that one of the things was missing for the bingo? It only goes to 60, which is stupid because bingo goes to 75. Okay, here we go. 1. Come on. 2. 3. Oh, that's 4. Hold on. I only need one more. There it is. Okay. So the first one is number 29. You guys are probably running to the comments to see if you're number 29. Now, I don't grab the replies. Alright, so there's number 5. Look, I said 5 and there's number 5. 21. Come on, get over here. What number is that? 27. And 22. It's in the 20s. Wow. 21, 22, 27, 29, and 5. Sounds like some lottery numbers, guys. Write them down. I'm gonna write them down. Isn't that crazy? We got 5, 21, 22, 27, 29, 1, 2, 3. That's not 5. That's 5. I'm gonna pull one more for the Powerball number. And I'm gonna play the Powerball. There it is. Come on. What number are you? It is number 26. Who else playing this with me? Oh my goodness. And number 26. Alright, I'm about to play them numbers. Tomorrow I'm gonna go get me a ticket. Oh shit. Okay. Now I have to go find out the names of the people. I'm gonna write the numbers down. I already got them wrote down. I have to write them this way. 5, 21, 22, 27, 29, 26. If you guys win the Powerball, you better share with me. I gave you the numbers. Alright, here we go. Let's find out who's getting card readings tonight. Where, oh where? I'm gonna have to go into my thing because my cooking video's there.
Take a tour.
Okay. Videos. Let's see, Pasta Real Talk. Where are you? Okay, so it's 1,600 views on that video. That's awesome. That is amazing.
We are getting rid of all of this.
Okay, so let's see. 151 comments. Thank you guys so much. The first one is number 5. Oh wait, it's going to be all the way at the bottom. If I don't go all the way to the bottom, that won't be the first person. I gotta go down to the very first. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5 is KK/TT8CM. Okay. Then we got 21. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 is Nelson. Nelson Q. That's 21. And then number 2 is Melinda S. Isn't that crazy? I think I've read these people. Melinda S. That's 22. Now let me see. 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 is Adrienne Carpenter. Adrienne Carpenter. 27 is, it's at CLEO, 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 Cleo Lecter, Lector. And then 27, 28, 29. And 29 is Robin. Robin P. All right. So those are the extra cards that I will be reading tonight. The 2 supporters of the video is my sister Shirley and is Sandra. And I'm going to be reading, I'll read Shirley first this week. And then I will read Sandra. And then I will read myself. I need healing. I need some healing cards. I need healing. Or I just pray. I pray to God every day. I thank God every morning when I open my eyes and I'm still laying in bed. I'm like, thank you, Lord, for letting me wake up. Because like I said, when I have these attacks, I think that I'm going to die. I think that I'm not waking up tomorrow. And I completely understand if certain ones don't know what I'm going through, because I didn't know what Haley was going through. I do now, and God, it's awful. It is awful. All right, so the first card we're going to read, let me put these bingo numbers back. I got to remember to play these numbers tomorrow. Let me take a picture. I'll get there and I'll be like, I didn't bring the numbers with me. All right, so there's the bingo thing. Thomas got me this, guys. Shout out to Thomas. All right, so I'm going to give Shirley a talking to heaven and a message from heaven. I definitely need to bend these cards up because they are so hard to show. Ooh, almost lost them. All right, Shirley. Your message, you're talking to heaven. It says, I was met by so many loving people. Oh, wow. And then your message from heaven. These are the softest cards. I didn't even have to bend them that much. They're bendable. Maybe because they're bigger. You think that's why? Maybe because they're bigger. All right. Your message from heaven, Shirley, is here. It says, go out and plant new life seeds. Sow for your future. Sow for the future. All right. So the first card says, I was met by so many loving people. And it says, I want to put your mind at rest. I did not die alone. None of us ever comes into the earth world or even enters into heaven alone. I was met by all of our loving relatives, friends, and even souls I did not expect. I was greeted so beautifully by my magnificent angels, teachers, and spirit guides who gently escorted me into my colorful heavenly life. It is all so splendid and so real. I can not express to you the amount of love I was welcomed with. It feels so natural to be loved. I think I forgot that when I was living on earth. I think I forgot that when I was living on earth. When I came here, it was a wonderful reunion. It was a place where you see the best in everyone, and they also show you the best in yourself. It is indeed heaven. Oh, wow. Okay, so that was your talking to heaven. Now your message from heaven. Let's see. Says, go out and plant new life seeds. Sow for your future. If you want the future to be different, then you have to act in a different way. Even if you want more of the same, you need to invest energy in what is to come. Whatever you give out will come back threefold. This person you work on today is the person you become tomorrow. Your loved ones remind you, study, learn, grow, create your future with the work you put in today. We are here to help you. Wow, so those cards were for Shirley. The next cards are going to be for Sandra. Alright, so the next cards are for Sandra. I'm going to pull Sandra a message from heaven. And I'm going to also pull her a talking to heaven. Alright, Sandra, your message from heaven. It says, we care about you. We want you to take care of yourself. And then I'm going to pull you a talking to heaven. The heck was that? Alright, talking to heaven. It says, I am not dead. Alright, so you're talking to heaven. It says, I am not dead. It says, only my physical body is gone, and now I know that our bodies are just a small part of who we really are. I am aware that you miss my voice and physical presence, but my soul and spirit are very much alive. The times when you felt my energy, I really was there next to you, as I am now. We each have a unique energy fingerprint, and you recognize mine when I'm with you. Trust that feeling. I am actually more alive now than ever before. Gone are all the distractions and stressors that I allow to rob me of my enjoyment of life. Now I see how trivial everything was, and that all that ever mattered were the important priorities of love, family, friendships, caring, and helping. But I've also discovered how to turn my regrets into learning and growing. I asked you to do the same. I now see that I never had anything to fear. Oh, wow. There is no death, and nothing bad can ever happen to anyone in the spiritual truth. Of course, it's important to be smart and careful and always follow your guidance. but please don't forsake joy because of fear. Because there's truly nothing to fear. Oh my gosh. Sandra, I don't know if you needed to hear that card, but I know I needed to hear that card. Wow. That was a good one. You know, I fear so many things. I do let fear rob my happiness or my you know, I don't do things because I fear that if I drive there by myself, something might happen, or if I go there, something might happen. I don't know. That's crazy. I had to get up and, guys, I'm making a roast for tomorrow, and I'm making it tonight. That's why my hair is up now. I had to change the battery and get up and peel the potatoes and put them potatoes in. It's pretty late, but this is for tomorrow. So that was your Talking to Heaven card, Sandra. Wow. Let me know what you think about that one. Now, your message from heaven, it says, we care about you and want you to take care of yourself. I flipped right to the page. It says, eat well, sleep well, and give your body the exercise it needs. You know that you need to do. You know what you need to do. If your body is sick, speak to your doctor and work to get it well again. People love and care about your well-being. Maybe you are tired and need to eat better and get more sleep. We are urging you to look after yourself in the best way you can. It is important to us that you maintain your health. Wow, I feel like both of these cards are meant for me. These are your cards, Sandra. Is something going on in your life? Let me know. Find me on Messenger. If you're on, you know, Facebook Messenger. Let me know. You don't have to tell me details if it's personal, and that's fine. Let me know if these cards make sense to you, because I feel like I needed to hear these two cards. Is that crazy or what? And I'm going to be pulling my own cards. Watch my cards resonate with you. That's crazy. So, oh my goodness. I feel like I feel like I need to take a picture of this so I know what it says. Let's see. It's so crazy. Just felt like they were my cards. Alright, so those cards were for Sandra. And I was even thinking of Sandra when I pulled them. Maybe something's going on in her life. Maybe she needed to hear those cards at that moment. I'm going to pull two cards for myself. And we will see if I feel like they're for me. Or maybe Sandra feels like they're for her. Maybe it was just a mix up on the cards. I don't know. But it's okay that if you feel like a card I pulled for me is for you, any of you, or a card I pulled for Sandra was for you, or, you know, if you felt like it was for you, one of your spirit guides might have been letting you hear it at that moment. So I don't feel like you heard it by accident. I feel like if it resonated with you, it was meant for you to hear it. All right, Talking to Heaven. I have become one of your guides. Oh, okay. Messages from heaven. My back's itching. My feet are feeling so weird tonight, guys. Thank God that my head's okay so far. Oh my gosh. I don't know what is going on with my feet. I swear I feel like they ache, like they're so swollen they're fixing to split open, but I don't think they're swollen. I got socks on right now because I felt like earlier, I felt like, well, God, are they cold? What's going on with my feet? It's driving me crazy. I don't go back to the neurologist, I think, until June 26th. I had an appointment right after I got out of the hospital and I canceled it. I thought, I don't need to go now. But I do. I really do need to go. Oh my gosh. So now I gotta wait till the end of June. All right. Here we go. Messages from heaven. We understand that sometimes you may feel alone, but not yet. But we are always here. Okay. All right, so my Talking to Heaven card is I have become one of your guides. Okay. And it says, now that I've had time to process and learn from my earthly experiences, I am working through my remaining life purpose by helping you with your life purpose. Oh, wow. It is a I can't say that word, way for me to fulfill my destiny as you fulfill your own. Please know that I'd never interfere with your free will choices, although it's admittedly difficult at times to sit on the sideline and watch you make choices that, if I were asked, would advise you to make differently. As one of your spirit guides, my role is to simply love you. All of the love that you receive from your many angels and guides is your shield that safeguards you in the face of stress and fear. Oh, wow. Our collective love, healing, guidance, and protective, and know that you can call upon me or any of your angel guides for assistance or comfort. We're always here for you. Wow. You know, when I get fearful and when I get scared, I call upon the Lord, you know. God, I beg the Lord, make this feeling go away. Why is this happening to me? So, yeah, I call upon the Lord. Okay. My message from heaven, let's see. We understand that sometimes you may feel alone, but we are always here. Although your deceased loved ones have their own lives, when you need them, they can draw close to you. You may feel that presence physically, but even if you don't, they want you to be comforted that they are just a whisper away. They say, we will stand by your side whenever you think of us. We are here. Oh, wow. I think I've gotten that card before. That was my message from heaven card. Wow. Sandra, let me know if you feel like either one of them were for you, or maybe you got them last week, or maybe I got them last week. I'm not exactly sure. But those cards were for me. All right, so let me get these cards put away. And I'm going to read the 6 people that I pulled cards for. I'm going to read spirit messages. All right. I hope you guys had a great week. Thank you. Every week I feel like in the beginning of this video, every week I'm going to update you guys on what's going on with my health and you know, what happened the last 6 days from last video. Today is Tuesday. You're going to see this video tomorrow. I still have to go edit it, so it shouldn't be much editing to it, so hopefully, but I still have to go do that. All right, so we have 6 people to read. 6 people. All right, so the next card is for KKTT 8CM. Here we go. It is a spirit message, and your card says, just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. Oh, wow. That card was for KKTTC 8CM. The next one's going to be for Nelson. Nelson, I think it's Nelson Q. Thank you guys for all the comments. I appreciate that. Finally clicked on. All right, Nelson, your card is Believe. It says the force that works through your soul determining what is possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your own belief. You believe it can happen. You believe it, it will happen. You think it's never going to happen, then it's never going to happen. So believe. Just believe things are going to happen. Manifest those things out there into the world. All right, the next card is for Melinda. Melinda, your card is Light. It says, imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brightness. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. That card was for Melinda. The next card is for Cleo Lecter. And I don't know if I'm even saying it right. I hope I am. Cleo Lecter. It's got the @ sign in front of it. All right. And you got Caregiver. It says, we are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you receive care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So if you're out there taking care of someone, take care of yourself too. Make sure you take care of yourself too. Don't burn yourself out, and then you will be, you know, down and sick. All right, Robin P is next. Robin P. I need to go to bed. I'm tired. I have to go edit this video real quick. All right, Robin. Intuitive nudges. It says intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and our divine source. Ooh, wow. That card was for Robin. And the last card is for Adrienne Carpenter. Adrienne Carpenter. Spirit messages. Random draw for different comments. All right, Adrienne. You got Animal Kingdom. It says, animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Adrienne, do you have a bunch of animals? Let me know. Or any type of animals, you know. Maybe you just go out bird watching. But pay attention. Animals sometimes bring you messages. So, you know, I feel like they do. Just listen, you know, clear your mind and listen. Animal Kingdom. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. Thanks for joining in. And thank you for, you know, just for listening to me every week. I do want to keep you guys updated on everything that's going on in my life with my health, and I'll do it every Wednesday before the card readings. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye guys. Peace.